fire and ice. Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold to those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of it to say that for destruction, ice is also great and would suffice.
It does seem like an amazing poem, does it? There is a backstory to this, and that people say that there was this, I forget, অনেকদিন আগে করেছি তো, there was either this astronaut or physicist, I forget who, okay? He was asked, how will the world end? People are always asking, how will the world end? Nobody is bothered about how the world will survive. It has survived for ages, but people are not bothered about that. Every century, every year, people are like, oh, this is happening, that means the world will end. Okay, they have been saying this like the first cave dwellers where like they lit the fire and they looked up and they saw the meteor and they were like, translation, the world is going to end soon. Okay, and now we are doing the same thing. Why is COVID coming? Why before that something else came? That means the world is gonna go. And then we say, oh my god, look at El Nino, now La Nina, and all of that. The weather patterns are changing. The whales are dying. We are doomed. Okay, the planet will die. Everybody tries to find out how exactly the planet will die. Okay, I have no idea why they want to know that, because I mean, you're gonna die. What does it matter how you die? Right? You're not gonna there. It really doesn't matter. But okay, people asked him how, and he said the world can either end by fire or it can end by ice. Okay, now I don't know what he was talking about. Maybe he was talking about when he talked about fire, he was talking about like maybe something great ball of fire from the sky coming and hitting the earth, or maybe volcanic eruptions, maybe global warming. Who knows? He was talking about the ice age, right? And maybe he was talking about things like global cooling. You know, global cooling is a thing. Like people say that um, there will be so much carbon dioxide and there was so much pollution. Human beings, you know, they are warming the earth, and the ocean currents are changing and this and that. Lunar ice caps are melting and all of that. And there are some scientists that say that there will be so much pollution ultimately that the sunlight cannot enter, and then the heat cannot come to the core of the earth, and finally the earth will start freezing up, and then another ice age will come, and human beings will be history. Okay. And all of that basically is scientific fact, right? Not fact, theories. And this man said this. Maybe Robert Frost was inspired by this particular quote. We don't know that yet. All right. He took that quote, which is literally scientific theories, and he converted that into something completely different and far more true. Okay. So we're going to find out what exactly he did. He said, some say, which is an alliteration, the world will, which is an alliteration, end in fire. Some say in ice. So when you have some beginning like this, you call that
Anaphora.
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 Anaphora. Correct. So that is what it is called, anaphora. Now, from what I have tasted of desire, desire here means passion. When you want something very much, like you're obsessed, okay? So that's your desire. Some people want success in that way. They are always running after success. They are ready to sacrifice everything in the path towards success. Okay, that is desire. That is passion. People can love like that also. So can you see that sometimes love can be very destructive in that way? Like when you're obsessed with people, there are people who like fall in love with somebody who falls in love with somebody else. So this first person is like, okay, I did not get my love. They should also not get their love. Love also has a destructive element to it. Okay. A desire for a car, a desire for something that you do not have. You look at somebody having something, you're like, oh my God, the companies have a helicopter. I don't have a helicopter. I must steal, cheat, do whatever is necessary to get that. I hold from what I have tasted of desire, that means from what is the experience of the poet about this kind of passion. I hold with those who favor fire, which means I cast my vote that the world will end in fire. If people cannot restrain their passions, okay, everybody is passionate about their own thing and they're ready to fight for it. Maybe it's like a particular region of a country, okay, and they are ready to go and fight for it. So, nuclear wars will happen and the earth will end in fire. The planet will end in fire. But this is not just the planet that he's talking about, he is talking about humanity. Humanity will end in fire. So he favors fire, which again is an alliteration. And then he decides that he will bring in a little bit of a, what do you call that? A paradox? Something that seems possible but cannot happen, right? That is a paradox. And he says that, but if it had to perish twice, perish means stop existing or die. So if it had to perish twice, can the earth actually perish twice? I mean, if it already perished, can it perish again? Not unless you believe in the multiverse theory, right? All of you know what the multiverse theory is? Yeah, thanks to Marvel. We all know what multiverse is. Okay, so now, if you don't believe in the multiverse theory, if you're talking about this one dimensional universe, then it is not possible for the world to perish twice. But if he says that if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate. Hate is the exact opposite of passion, of desire, of love. Okay, one is a very aggressive, hot kind of emotion. The other one is a passive, cold kind of emotion, like cold hatred. Okay,
Yeah,
I
but they
yes,
have a similarity in together. Like if like they both can reach to extreme levels, right?
they can both go to very extreme levels. I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction, ice is also great, which means hate has an equal capacity. If, like today, people they can't, there's intolerance, right? Intolerance meaning I do not go to your face and say, I don't like you. No, I'm like not doing anything as such, but there is a lot of hatred, animosity towards you that affects you. You heard about that? Did you people watch this movie called Tare Zameen Par?
Yes, sir.
Where this dyslexic kid is there, and Amir Khan is trying to explain to his father that there is a particular tribe which it needs wood for its fuel and everything, so it has to cut down the tree, but they have a policy never to cut down a tree that is alive. So what will the tribe do? They will not hurt the tree. They will all surround the tree. The entire tribe will gather there, and they will keep on cursing, cursing, cursing. They won't hurt it, but they will go on cursing, cursing, cursing. And what happens to that plant? That tree wilts and dies. After the tree has
Not
died,
like hurting it physically, but like emotionally. If we compare the tree to a person here,
for example, when at home you have a let's say misunderstanding with your parents, you are not seeing eye to eye, and there's a cold war going on, like none of you are talking to each other. That hurts, right? That hurts. It's not like you are untouched just because they have not come out and slapped you. Sometimes you would probably prefer the slap rather than that cold treatment.
that it seems like a cold war between our parents.
Yeah, it seems like a cold war, something that Russia and America has been doing for a very long time.
Yes, sir.
That war has just turned on. Okay, so, but if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of it to say that for destruction, ice is also great and would suffice. The word suffice implies that it would be enough to finish off humanity. So he is basically saying that nothing is good in extremes. If you go to extremes, then love or hate are equally bad. Think they will give you a number of words. I have given you a few. For example, for desire, I gave you love, I gave you passion. Okay. For hate, I gave you intolerance, I gave you passive, uh, emotions. So, like that, they will give you a number of words. You must remember those words. They are very, very important. Not a lot of horrible questions come from this, but do the little relaxation. Yes,
Well, why are we referring hatred as a passive?
because when you are talking about hate, you do not go out aggressively and do something about it. You just, it's insidious. It's from inside. It burns slowly. So it kind of affects the person who the hatred is directed towards, and it also affects the person who is hating. So that way, hatred is passive. So there's a difference between the two emotions.
What we conclude from the poem.
The that passion or hatred or love or hatred, nothing is good in extremes, and both have the capacity to finish humanity forever or destroy humanity.
If you want a video on a particular topic, let us know in the comment section below. And kindly visit our website raretutorial.com to know more. Thank you for watching the video. For more such educational content, please like, share and subscribe to our channel.